Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Kunja Vihari, Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Banachari, Yamuna Tira Banachari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Banachari, Yamuna Tira Banachari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Rama, Rama Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Hare, everybody, Krishna Krishna, louder, Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare और हरे 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 राम Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितानेन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya. Sri Gaur-Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. That's fine. No, it's all right. You'll get it. I need different kind of water. A little different. So nice to see you. You're here. Is this, what is today?
Thursday.
Huh? Thursday. So every Thursday you get together? No. And what happened? How come you are here today?
There's nobody here. On Thursday is nobody here. Only this rare occasion.
Okay, so we are, whatever the reason. We know God, His name is Krishna. We don't call God just God, but we call Him Krishna. Because we know the name of God. So Krishna is the cause of all causes, and cause of you being here today is also, who is the cause? Krishna is the cause, and your presence is the effect of that cause, that you are here. It is not accident that you are here, but it is an arrangement that you are here. And Krishna has kindly arranged for you to be here today. Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Sri Krishna. That's why we glorify Krishna. We thank Krishna that He has brought us here today. Has brought us here. What is here? He has brought us to Him today. He is here. Well, He's everywhere also. But here, as we could hear, if we hear, then we could realize that He is very much here. Because He's also here in the form of the deity form, deities, Chaitanya and Nityananda are latest forms. that Lord presented himself in that form in this age, which is the age of Kali, and Krishna personally appeared in Dwapar Yuga, the previous age, and previous to that, Sri Ram appeared, and like that, he says in Bhagavad Gita, he appears in every age. Sambhavami yuge yuge. He says, Sambhavami yuge yuge. So when he appears in a particular form. God has a form. And God has name, and not just one name. He has thousands of names. He also has many forms. And he has qualities. Is good. God is all good, right? So God is all good. That is also God's quality, being all good. Lord is kind. That is quality of God. Lord is lot of things. Lord has qualities. And Lord, He performs, we call pastimes, leelas, activities. God is busy, very much busy, very active personality. And He has His own place, He has His address, including His phone number. Our spiritual master used to say, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, all that we need to know about God is made known through the scriptures, the Gita and Bhagavatam and Mahabharata and Ramayana. Yeah. And God personally comes and He appears. Then you get to know God looks like this. You could take a photograph of God. You could shake hand with God. He's a person. He's a personality. He's just not a concept. Is he just a concept? Someone asked. God is just a concept? Some reporter asked Srila Prabhupada in New Delhi, and he said, no. He said, God is a person like you and me. Of course, there's a big difference. We said you and me, but it is not like our material bodies, which come and go. These bodies have beginning and end, so that's a difference. God's form is eternal. God's form is eternal. Never changing. Well, ever changing and never changing. Always expanding, more beautiful, and so that's Sri Krishna. Appears here. Well, there's a place in India, on the earth we should say. There's one fixed place where Krishna appears. Krishna appears. that sound like a plural sense. Krishna appears, but not just once. Personally, Krishna could and does appear from time to time. Personally, because his incarnations also incarnate, appear. But Krishna also personally appears from time to time. Once in one day of Brahma, and that's another full timeline. One day of Brahma, and then another name for you, probably Brahma. Who is that? You heard of Brahma? You heard of Brahma, Para-Brahma, Brahman. That's one thing. Then you probably heard of Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahman, the knowledgeable person, the priest, that's a Brahman. Brahman is Lord's impersonal feature, is called Brahman. And then there's a Brahma. Brahma is a God, not this personality of Godhead, but then there are gods in this universe, different gods. There are different departmental heads running the universal affairs. As your government has different ministries, and all ministers together, they run the government. So Brahma is the creator. Creation is his portfolio. He handles creation. All that you see around, and that you do not see. And we try to see that what we do not see with our naked eyes, we try to see with the telescopes, and still you do not see everything. There is much more to see. That's all creation. Lord's creation, Lord personally does some creation personally, and then he hands over the creation job to Brahma. Lord, he has 4 heads. 4-headed Brahma. And then there are many universes. This is what we understand from Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and if you want to know, this is the way to know. This is Shastra Chakshusha. You see through the eyes of the scriptures. You don't see I don't see much now. Now I see. So those who do not know, those who are ignorant, and that is what the case is with most of us in this world. So if you wish to know more, wish to know things as they are, if you wish to become knowledgeable, then wear the glasses of these scriptures, see through the scriptures, read the scriptures, study the scriptures. Gita, Bhagavatam are those scriptures. You'll find some knowledge in Bible also, in Quran also. But there's much more detailed, in-depth knowledge you'll find in Vedas and Puranas and Gita and Bhagavad and Mahabharata and like that. And this is everybody's property, this intellectual property. They say intellectual property. This is not Gita, Bhagavatam, all these scriptures are not for Indians only or Hindus only. No. Everybody has a claim. Everybody could. This is the truth. Truth is explained in these scriptures. Knowledge of physics, chemistry is universal, right? Everywhere they study. And they call it science. Science, physics, science, chemistry, science, alloys and unalloys, the different things. Botany and zoology and astronomy and astrology. These are sciences, different faculties of knowledge. And then there's a spiritual science, science of God realization, science of self-realization. So science, we have a right, everybody has a right over the scientific knowledge. It is not property of any particular country, or it's not a sectarian thing. This is universal. So the scriptures are here, and they could we could know so much. So I was saying, Brahma, who has 4 heads, and he's creator of this one universe. But then God's creation doesn't have only one universe. We get the information from the scriptures that there are unlimited universes. And certainly, you're with the help of your telescope, you cannot even see the end of this universe. Only some of the things in this universe become visible to you when you see through the telescope. But your telescope is certainly not capable to show you something that is outside this universe, and other universes, forget it. So we are so much proud of the scientific knowledge and information technology these days. IT's information technology. But very limited knowledge is made available through the present day science and scientists and information technology, but there's unlimited knowledge available through. So other universes, when Krishna was here last time, that's why I'm saying, in one day of Brahma's one day he appears, in previous day he appeared, in previous day he appeared, and each day of Brahma he appears. So last time Krishna was on the planet, and then performing his pastimes in Vrindavan, then Mathura, he goes to Dwarka. And different demigods, call them demigods. There are 330 million demigods. Those many ministries, if you want to call them. Those many departments. So we call Krishna his Godhead. Others are God or Ishwar, but Krishna is Parameshwar. He is Godhead. So all these gods, Ishwaras, they would come to meet Sri Krishna in Dwarka. Dwarka is, you heard of name Dwarka? Yes, you did. Good. You know where that one is? In India. Good. But where in India? Gujarat, you heard of Gujarat? Near Bombay, Maharashtra, Gujarat. There's a Dwarka, and the westernmost point in India is Dwarka. So while Krishna was there, I think what I'm saying, this also, Srila Prabhupada used to say, they say, or Christian brothers say, or God is great. But how God is great, they can't explain that so much. How God is great. So I think what we are talking, that could also explain the greatness of God. So Brahma was visiting. Brahma, one of the Ishwaras, was in charge of creation. He had come to visit Sri Krishna, and he was at the entrance. Probably he rang the bell, and the gatekeepers were there. Said, "What do you want?" "Oh, I would like to see Sri Krishna." Brahma's boss. "I would like to see my boss, Sri Krishna." So the gatekeepers went and inquired whether Brahma has come and he would like to see you. Krishna, "That's fine, but could you find out which Brahma has come?" So gatekeepers are back at the gate and inquire, "I think it's okay, but could you please tell us, and then we'll let Krishna know which Brahma you are." And this inquiry startled Brahma. "What do you mean? Which Brahma has come? Are there more than one Brahma? I'm the only one." "Okay, but if he's inquiring, tell him. I'm the four-headed Chaturmukhi Brahma, the father of four Kumaras, Sanatana, has come. Please tell." So it was informed. Krishna was informed, and it was okay. So Brahma was allowed to come in. Says, he entered the chambers. The Lord Sri Krishna was present. So Brahma was welcome. "Come on in, come in, come in." Brahma was given a seat. And so which Brahma has come? This question was bothering this Brahma. So as soon as they both sat, the first thing Brahma was inquiring, wondering, it was asked that which Brahma has come. Could you please throw some light on this? I'm just not able to grasp this inquiry. Why you had to ask which Brahma has come? What does this meant? So Krishna did not say nothing, but he have a seat. Brahma was seated. And very soon another person walked in, and he had 5 heads. And he offered his obeisances to Sri Krishna, and he was offered a seat. And after a few moments later, another person walked in with the 6 heads. Have a seat. And 7-headed person, and 10-headed person, and 100-headed person, and thousands and thousands of headed persons were coming in and taking their seat in that hall. And initially hall was reasonably good size, but as more and more of these personalities with, you could imagine, 1,000 heads, probably. So by the arrangement of the Lord, by the Yoga Maya, Lord's energies are always active. Lord has to will. Ichha Shakti, and everything happens. That hall, assembly hall, was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Soon became Amsterdam size. And so this original Brahma, four-headed Brahma, was surrounded with five-headed and 50-headed and 500-headed and 5,000-headed personalities, and wherever he could see. And okay, so he was feeling like his little mosquito, a little rat, in the midst of all these giant-sized elephants sitting all around him. And he realized, okay, as I am four-headed Brahma, in charge of creation of this universe, these are also Brahmas from different universes. And there are, maybe not all Brahmas were invited, just sampling, little demonstration, so that Brahma could just get a glimpse of what it is like around this universe, many other universes. And why more hairs? Because the sizes of the other universes is bigger in size. There's more creation, more heads, more brains. One brain is not enough. 4, 5, 10, 20 are not enough more. So, so many in scriptures is Ananta Koti Brahmanda Nayak Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna is described as Nayak, means proprietor or in charge or leader of how many Brahmandas? Ananta Koti Brahmanda. Koti means 10 million is a koti. I mean, in India, we don't go by million and trillion and jillion. We go by 1,000 and 1 lakh, 1 crore, like that. We have another way of saying these numbers. So koti, ananta means unlimited. Unlimited multiplied by millions multiplied by unlimited. How many is that? So those many universes are all around. So Lord Sri Krishna appears in one day of Brahma. And then he goes to the next universe, and he goes to the next universe, and next he goes to the next universe, like that. Like sun rises in the, they say Japan is a rising sun. How do they say?
Land of the rising sun.
Land of rising sun, very good. At least in India we say this way. A land of rising sun. Somehow Japan gets the credit being the first country. Sun rises there first, of course. And then it rises in India, then Middle East, then Europe, then East Coast of America, then West Coast of America, then Hawaii, and like that. Says sun rises from in one country, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next. So likewise, Lord Sri Krishna also goes on appearing, and Sri Krishna is also sometimes described as Krishna Suryasam, Maya Hai Andhakar. Krishna is like a sun, brilliant as sun, and not only one sun, but Koti Surya Sama Prabha. There are millions of moon or suns, like a one Sri Krishna. So he appears from one universe and then in the next, and the next universe, like that. And so in Brahma's one day, Lord Sri Krishna appears. And whenever he appears in this universe, in this entire universe, the chosen place of his appearance is Vrindavan. Whenever he appears in place called Vrindavan. Vrindavan Dhama ki. So that glorious abode of Vrindavan is worth visiting. Yeah, Mataji, who introduced me, she claimed that she had been to Vrindavan. Maybe, and not only she went to Vrindavan, but she went all around Vrindavan 1 month walking. Not just walking, but dancing. Not just dancing, but singing and dancing. That's what we do on called Braja Mandal Parikrama. We go around visiting all Krishna's pastime places. Oh, this is where he took birth. Oh, this is where he stole butter. This is the lift. No, this is not lift. This is a hill that he lifted. This is a hill that he lifted, Govardhan Hill. And this is where he had Rasa dance. Here is Jamuna, where he had his water sports. And look, here is Radha Kund. At noontime, every day, Krishna comes and meets Radha and gopis, and they have water sports and swing festival and whatnot. So that Vrindavan, beautiful Vrindavan. Where Krishna sports, plays his pastimes, is inviting us, welcoming us, please come. Krishna is inviting, please come. So coming here is also coming to Krishna. We said that the Lord is in deity form here. So when we chant his names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is another incarnation of the Lord. It's fine that he appears in Vrindavan once in one day of Brahma. But he appears wherever his devotees gather together and chant the holy names, Lord makes his appearance there. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Lord is here. So God is great. Just a point I think we could just repeat. Yeah, that all about the universes we're talking. So many of them and all those Brahmas and this is the greatness of God this is one way to God is great. God is great. Great. God is great. So he appeared in Vrindavan, he appears wherever his name is chanted, names are chanted. Krishna has Krishna is name, not Krishna. Yeah, Krishna is one name, principal name of God, meaning all attractive. Krishna is all attractive. Ya karshati sa Krishna. Ya karshati, one who attracts, that's Krishna. And attracts what? Attracts our souls. He's attractor of our souls. So as we chant the holy names of the Lord, then Swamadhuryena mama chittam akarshaya. It's a prayer like that. My dear Lord, you are so sweet in every possible way. Lord is all good, all sweet, nectarian, not only to look at. He has a beautiful form, eternally beautiful, which is not the case with our forms. Our forms are beautiful one day, ugly next day. If some accident takes place, then it will be whole. We may lose the form, or lose part of the form, or lose part of the face, or nose, or ear, or something could happen. And for sure, when bodies gradually become old, then no one takes our photographs, no one takes pictures. The beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, they say. But then we dwindle and can't even stand straight, and we bend and tremble and shake, and so many things happen. So our beauty is just temporary. It's all borrowed. But the good news, like to hear? Yeah? Is that our soul is beautiful. Our soul is eternally beautiful. And the reason being, the soul is, of course, spiritual. And it is part and parcel of Supreme Soul. Supreme Soul is beautiful, and we are beautiful soul, children of that beautiful Lord. If the parents are beautiful, then children also are born beautiful. Isn't that common experience? Parents are beautiful, then children are also, they're born beautiful. So our Supreme Father, Eternal Father, God, His name is Krishna. And everybody's, doesn't matter whether you are. Our Krishna is not Father of Indians only. And Dutch people have some other Father, Supreme Father. No. We have common Father. We all have common Father. And that is God, that is Sri Krishna. I was reminded of some, like India. India and China, they were having little war. It was Cold War, and then it was warming up, getting hot. So in India, I was just a young boy at that time, early 60s. So India is a friendly country. So all the children in all the schools all over India, our teachers were taking us around the village with a slogan saying, Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai. This is in Hindi language. So we were asked to chant this slogan, Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai. Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai. So I was so small, and also born in not northern India, but central India, where we did not even understand the Hindi properly. I had a different mother tongue, Marathi. So I was thinking the Hindi is a Hindi language, I was thinking. And Chini, in India, Chini is sugar. And Bhai means brothers. So I was not understanding Hindi, the language. Hindi language and the sugar that you eat, they are brothers. They are brothers. But when I grew up, I became a little understood Hindi language. Then I understood Hindi means people of Hindustan, India. Hindi means people of India. And Chini means not sugar that you eat, but China. People of China are called Chini. People of China, people of India are brothers. This was the chant, it was a slogan that we were shouting. Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai, Hindi Chini. People of India, people of China are brothers. We are brothers. So cultivate this fraternity of brotherhood. Now we were chanting, our teachers were getting us to chant this slogan. So, I understood people of China, people of India are brothers. But then, two persons could be brothers. When? What is the simple condition? When?
Connected father.
Yeah, there's a common father, then they are children, they are brothers. Yeah? Or sister, brother, sister. Father has to be one father, then his children are brothers. So I was still not understanding, how come the people of India and people of China are brothers? Who is that common father? Is the Prime Minister of India? Is he father of all of us? The President of China, is he common father of all Indians, all American, all Chinese? Only when I came in contact with Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and then hearing him, the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, I understood the deeper meaning of this statement, people of India and China are brothers. Krishna says directly, Aham bijaha pradaha pita. Aham bijaha pradaha pita. I am Pita, means father of all the living entities. I am the father of all the living entities. Dhata, Mata, Pita, Maha. I am mother also. I am maintainer also. I am grandfather. I am all in all. This is a claim, this is a truth spoken by Lord in Bhagavad Gita. So when I was taught those lessons from Bhagavad Gita, then I understood, yes, people of China, India are, yes, brothers. Why brothers? Because God is common father. And that could be extended. People of India and Pakistan are brothers, although they are fighting also. And people of Afghanistan and Pakistan and all Middle East and India and China and Middle East, Far East, and then New Zealand and Australia and America, South America, Alaska included, and all these. We are all brothers. We're all brothers. We are all one family. And this is not imaginary thing, but this is a fact. And these facts could be realized by becoming Krishna conscious, becoming God conscious, by studying scriptures or understanding the scriptures or understanding the truth as it is. So our culture, well, India's, which was one time culture everywhere. This world is around for a long, long time. This is yet another mystery that world is not aware of. A lot of people in the world. We only think the world is human beings are around maybe beginning 10,000 years, and prior to that there were no human beings. As the Darwin's theory has further added that dimension. Amoeba and the evolution, Darwin's theory of evolution, and this species and then more species, and evolution, more species, and there were monkeys, and we all come from monkeys. And that happened some 10,000 years ago or so. Which is not true. We don't buy this. And it is good. It is proposed as a theory of Darwin's evolution. It's a theory only. It's not a science, it's not a fact, it's not proven. It's that English gentleman 100, 200 years ago, he came up with this fantastic speculation, all this evolution, and but world is around for since long, long, long time. Brahma's one day is millions of years. Just one day. And then 1 week of Brahma, and 1 month of Brahma, and 1 year of Brahma, and then 100 years. If Brahma lives long, 100 years. And 100 years lifespan of Brahma is equal to 1 breath of Krishna, or Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu just exhaling. Long exhalation. Well, just 1 is equal to 1 lifespan of Brahma. All these universes are coming, emanating from Mahavishnu, who is expansion of Sri Krishna. And then as he breathes in, breathing in, all the universes go in again. And again, exhalation. All the universes all go in. God is great. Yet another thing to know, and you could say God is great. God is great. Yeah, so all those Vrindavan is eternal, or in Ayodhya, Lord Ram appeared in Treta Yuga some million years ago. That Ayodhya, capital of Sri Ramchandra, where he was born, and he was a ruler there. Lord became the ruler and ruled for 11,000 years. Beautiful rule. So that capital city, Ayodhya, has existed for 1,000,000 years or over 1,000,000 years. Then I was in Los Angeles a few years ago, and they were celebrating the anniversary of Los Angeles was old now, some years old, and so they were having some birthday parties. City was born, or anniversary of city of Los Angeles. So I was inquiring, how old is Los Angeles? And one gentleman said, Swamiji is very old. By saying it old, was trying to make it, stretch it, make it may sound like it's very old. It's very old. But I said, how old? How old is this city? He said, 200 years old. So 200 years old city was considered very old city. Versus here, 1,000,000-year-old city, Dwarka, and like that, other places, other cities. So these scriptures are eye openers. This Krishna consciousness is an eye opener. Gets us out of our narrow-mindedness or little shallowness. Yeah, our spiritual master used to say, one time one frog from Pacific Ocean was visiting another frog who lived in the well, Kupa Manduk. So the frog in the well, he welcomed the other visitor frog. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Pacific Frog, from Pacific Frog. Oh, how big is your Pacific Ocean? The frog in the well inquired. How big is the Pacific Ocean? The frog from the Pacific Ocean, that's very big. So the frog in the well, he said, is it bigger than my well? You understand the well? Probably I heard heard the well word, but have you seen the well? You know what the well? From India, from a village I know. My parents had a well. We dug. I personally was a team member to do the digging of the well in our own farm, so we know what the well is. Here you don't get to see the wells. You see some borings going down. So For farmers, they dig the well, make a hole in the ground and fills up with water. They draw water. So how big is it bigger than my well? No, it's much bigger than your well. Much bigger than your well, sir. So is it twice as big? Is your ocean, Pacific Ocean, 2 times as big? No, much bigger. 4 times? No. 10 times? No, bigger. And each time this frog from the well, he was kind of blowing up air and trying to show, is it bigger like this? Like this? Bigger? That but not big? No, bigger. And as he was filling up the air more and more and more, he just burst. The frog broke into pieces, his body. He couldn't imagine. It's beyond his imagination. So we sometimes could be like those frogs. We may even get some degree or a title, PhD, but what is that PhD? What? Dr. Frog. Our spiritual master used to say, Dr. Frog. Dr. Frog is another PhD, but Dr. such and such Dr. What knowledge we have. A little tiny something we gather, something we find out, speculate, and we think we are knowledgeable. Yeah, first of all, the source of knowledge is God, Krishna, and that knowledge has been compiled by God again in the form of Srila Vyasadeva, in Gita, Bhagavad, all the scriptures, and this is explained by the devotees in disciplic succession, one acharya after the other, the next, and knowledge is always kept alive and fresh and updated and passed on. So, for first time, well, in the known history, this knowledge is being globally made available by this International Society for Krishna Consciousness, whose founder Acharya is Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. He started this propagation 50 years ago. So ISKCON is celebrating Golden Jubilee celebration. This is ISKCON's Golden Jubilee celebration year. Has 50 years. 50 years ago, it all started with one person, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He founded this Hare Krishna movement in New York in 1966, and then with just few followers, they get up and they take turn like that, 24 hours a day. Or one time Prabhupada said, even during his days, that ISKCON Empire, he said, like a British Empire, ISKCON Empire. Sun never sets in ISKCON Empire. Wherever sun has risen, there is ISKCON. Wherever sun moves, there is ISKCON around the world. But then he also said, okay, the sun never sets in British Empire, but listen to what he said. Prabhupada said, but sun never rises in Britain. Sun never sets in British Empire, but in Great Britain, sun never shows face, never rises. It's always cloudy and sort of gloomy and dark and cold and so as we are speaking here to you, like me, there must be hundreds of speakers right now in different parts of the world, talking to big or small gatherings, speaking the truth, spreading the truth. While some are speaking to gatherings in the temples, there are hundreds out there distributing the literature, spreading the truth. Every second, somewhere, one of the BBT, Bhaktivedanta Book Trust publication, book is distributed. Recently there was a presentation of our Bhaktivedanta Book Trust publishers, BBT publishers. They were making presentation to the GBCs in Mayapur. While making presentation, they had one light was blinking. And they did not say nothing about the blinking light. But towards the end they said, each time it blinks means book distributed. Somewhere book is distributed. So we have literally millions of books have been distributed in almost 100 languages, spreading the truth, eternal truth, beneficial, helping us to know who God is, who we are, and how we are related with Him, etc., etc., the most essential knowledge. Not knowledge just to make money and pay the bills and survive with your eating, sleeping, mating, defending business. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. But there's more to life than just that. Eating, sleeping, taking birth and dying, and old age and disease. Goal is to, become knowledgeable. So Hare Krishna movement is spreading that truth. And Hare Krishna, those who come in contact with Krishna, Krishna consciousness, by studying the literature, by chanting the holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and following the principles which we follow, no meat, fish, eggs, there's no violence, the best food for human consumption is vegetarian, which Krishna talked in Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Healthy diet for healthy living. And then you also have good thoughts. The violence that is rampant all over the planet, cause of that is meat eating. The meat eaters, they lose something that in our character or in our consciousness called being friendly, being kind, being nice to others, these emotions, these feelings are killed as we kill the animals and we gobble up these animals with that. All that niceness, goodness is killed, destroyed. But as we honor food that is sanctified, offered to God, and we eat, not just vegetarian, but Krishnatarian food. We say Krishnatarian, not vegetarian. We eat, then that not only that makes our body healthy, but also our mind and soul is nourished with proper thoughts and the kindness and friendliness, and so all those wars, hot and cold, or the quarrels, or getting angry, all this has origin in this kind of diet that we eat. So Hare Krishna devotees, by eating this kind of diet, they are friendly people. I like that. And other qualities. No intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. These are some of the principles we follow. Hari Hari, Bol, Gaur Nitai Ki. So we welcome you all. We encourage you to keep coming and understand this movement, its philosophy, the lifestyle, the diet, the culture, the music, everything. It's a complete presentation. And become gentlemen, be good citizens, good parents. Okay, you have to go. Okay? Hare Krishna. Any question?
So if Krishna is unlimited, or so big as you were, then can one prove his existence?
Can he prove? Yeah. Well, he says, when sun rays, you see sun rays? Yeah, so that's God. That's coming from God. He says, Prabha asmi shashi suryayo, the Prabha, the light in or from sun and moon, that is me. If you are seeing light, sunlight, that should show you God in that aspect, that feature. And we are totally dependent upon that God, even for seeing that if there is no light, you have eyes, you continue to have your own eyes, but you won't see unless Lord shows you. Lord shows with the light he shows, or he sees first and then he could also see, or when he shows you with the light, sunlight, or all light has origin. in God. But if you Santaha sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti. Brahma, that same Brahma said that Lord could be, Lord is seen by devotees. They see face to face. They talk to God. That's the kind of relationship, and we all have that right to see Him or be with Him. But those who have purified their consciousness, and they have now proper eyes, vision, or their eyes have been opened, they see. If the blind person says, sun does not exist, is there any value? Who says sun does not exist? Who has seen the sun? Because I don't see him or see that sun. So I declare sun doesn't exist, but there are person next to him he has eyes and he's seeing the sun. Well, the blind person, there is no sun. I don't believe in sun. I don't believe in sun. Or there's a bird also called owl. So that bird could only see at night time. That bird goes blind at daytime. He never sees sun. So that bird may say, there's no sun. So those of us who did not believe, but as they come in contact with the believers, the Krishna conscious, God conscious persons, and follow the process, hear the Lord, and they begin to see, begin to perceive, feel His presence, and that presence could become more solid and more tangible as one makes progress in Krishna consciousness. Hare. Anyway, we could go on expanding this. But,